We are at the range today, baby, with the much anticipated adapter for the HDA3, the Hager Defense and A3 Industries stock for the Kuna. Monadnock Firearms is the only place to go. Using coupon code SteveMP5 nationwide will get you taken care of, saving scratch on all the stuff you really couldn't usually save scratch on. Check them out. Link to their Instagram will be below. Ever since the Springfield Kuna has been released, it has been very well accepted by the community, I believe, as a very affordable, very quality, and just very cool PDW. With the roller lock system, they compared a lot to the MP5. I compared it to the MP5. It doesn't shoot quite as soft as the MP5, but for the money and for what you're getting in this thing, it's really top notch. It's a really great option. What we're focusing on here is, so Hager Defense and A3 Industries came out with their very ACR-esque, since discontinued by Magpul, ACR stock and brace setup. If you follow this channel and my YouTube, or Instagram rather, you'll see that I covered their stock on my MP5 because they have it with an MP5 adapter. Very awesome compared it to the Magpul original ACR and that, so I'll leave a link up above for you to check that out if you'd like. But this is a very updated version of that stock. And what everybody was wanting was an adapter for the Kuna, because from the factory, the Kuna does not come with their correct gun stock from overseas, how it was designed. So it ships either just as a pistol with nothing or with a Strike Industries blade type brace on it. Now the blade type brace is fine, pretty good value there, but this just gives you so much more capability and adjustability, and the overall look, even in the brace configuration, really just fits the bill and suits this PDW very, very nicely aesthetically and functionally. So this isn't really going to be a really long video. It's really just going to touch on the highlights of this thing and kind of what you're getting, just how it operates if you haven't seen the original video of the stock itself. But basically the meat and potatoes of it is in this adapter that just slides on the back of the Kuna just like the factory OEM cap and or brace does from Springfield. Pops right on there, easy peasy. You get the option to fold it with the hinge here, which is just a simple up and pull. You got all your QD sling points if you want to go that route. I've actually just attached mine to the body of the gun itself, just because I didn't really want it all the way up here on either side, and there isn't one on the bottom. However, you're getting a lot of adjustability and or versatility there. With that, I chose to put it on the gun just so if it dangles, it's going to dangle and not be really, really low. So that aside, you're also getting the same functionality in the cheek riser. You got two positions. You can go all the way flat if you wanted to use more of a really low optic. Now with this, the way it sits pretty parallel to the pick rail, you're not going to be able to get down and use the really close iron sights. You could use the flip up iron sights if you didn't want to run a higher optic, so that still runs in line with these if you'd like. But the best part about this is you can run this up on one flat. You can go one click, sorry that's 2 clicks, one click, 2 clicks, depending on how your optic is set up. And running the 510C by HoloSun, this thing just puts me in line perfectly with that optic. I mean, the adjustability there is great. Then also you're running the adjustability in and out here for your length of pull, and I have it set on the number 3 spot. So guys, it's really overall, this thing is just, whew, even in brace configuration, straight from A3 Industries, running their tail hook, perfect. This is a Slate Industries little hand stop. I mean, this really would be set up perfectly for an actual foregrip. I mean, there's really hardly any real estate on this. It's nice and compact, but it kind of just leaves you, even if you're gonna run like a pressure switch or something. I mean, it's so close, and I don't have big giant hands. You're gonna be kind of tight on that, but I wanted to run some kind of little hand stop, and it's reversible, a little larger of an angle here, and then on this side, so you can just run your hand right up against that if you like, or run your finger up against this here if you kind of want to hold on to something. But I don't know. I dig that. Nice and lightweight polymer. And then of course running the Huxworks 9K TI, so nice light can on the end. So it really just makes this a really nice package, bag gun, setup, that kind of thing. So let's take a couple shots and just kind of call it a video. If you're not following me on Instagram, do that below at SteveMP5. That's where I'm the most active. The ammo I'm using here today is some unlimited ammo, 115 grain, good stuff. Recommend checking that out.